Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I am back this evening with my favorite video to film of all year, the what is leaving and what is returning for the fall and winter catalog of 2025. So in this video, we're going to find out what is coming back, what has left us and gone to the Scentsy graveyard, and what may be returning from LTOs and other special offerings that they had over the past like 6-12 months ish. So yes, today was day one of SFR, which is Scentsy Family Reunion, where it's the biggest gathering that they do, and they release everything that's going to be coming out for basically the next like 4 or 5-ish months, which is usually the new fall winter catalog, harvest collection, holiday collection, all of that stuff. So tonight they did drop the fall catalog, so we do have all that information. And I think they also dropped like one LTO that's coming out in August. But not a lot of stuff yet. I will be doing a separate video that's going to encompass all of the sneaks for SFR. But I do like doing this video separate because I like to compare it to last year's catalog and see if there's any like trends or just talk about the saltiness, because honestly, if you could see me right now, I've got my salty mug, my coffee mug, because I've got some things to say. I have thoughts, and yeah, so we'll get right into it. So wow is all I have to say. They did a number on bakery and woods this time around. So usually it's like one or two categories that get like the majority of the cuts. And this time around, it was woods and bakery. And I kind of had a feeling that it would be woods, just going off of what we've seen in clearance and flash sales and stuff like that. But I didn't think it was going to take as massive of a hit as it did. So if you're a woodsy fan like I am, get your Kleenex out, because it's a sad one. It's a sad one. Okay. So out of all the scents that we had last fall winter catalog, they cut 25 people. 25. Do you hear me? 25. 25 fragrances are no longer in the catalog. They are no longer available for purchase. So sad. Thank you, Chad. Like, wow. And you people thought I was being a little aggressive with my predictions. I wasn't. I assumed right quite a few on this list, if I do say so myself. Not that I'm happy about being correct. I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, I wasn't as ruthless as you guys thought I was. Like, come on now. We know Scentsy's pretty ruthless with these cuts. Okay, so I will let you guys know, and I will just dish out the hard news right off the bat, and I will let you know what scents went to the graveyard. So the following scents are no longer available for purchase. Now, whether these come back in a future LTO, whether Scentsy decides to, take back their decision, say, nope, we made a big mistake, we're going to put it back in the catalog, they might do that. But as of right now, these are officially retired. Autumn Hearth. Very sad to see that go. That's been in the catalog forever. I did club it, though, so I'm not too heartbroken over it. Autumn Sunset. I cannot believe that this 10+ year catalog scent is finally retired. That is very sad. Farm Stand Pumpkin is completely gone. Cranberry and Cardamom. Didn't have any qualms about that because Scentsy hates cranberry, so let's just get rid of all the cranberry. Cran Apple Crumble. I'm actually surprised. That just goes to show me that people really didn't buy it much last fall catalog. Dutch Apple Bread, it was gonna see its day soon. I mean, it started off as an LTO, went to catalog last season, so I mean the likelihood of LTO sticking around for more than one catalog is pretty low. Gimme Candy. So I hope you guys clubbed your Gimme Candy, because it is no longer available. That was a scent of the month in 2023, and then they brought it back to the catalog. So I'm surprised, but it had a good run. Make Me Snickerdoodle is gone. Rum Pum Plum, Scary Good, Very Vanilla. Now, Very Vanilla is currently available. So as of today, you have until July 31st. But once I post this video, it'll be after that fact, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, for just talking purposes, it is still available in the spring and summer catalog, so you do have the opportunity to club this fragrance if it was one of your favorites. Arctic Kiss. They finally cut Arctic Kiss, you guys. So sad. Cranberry Candy Cane, French Lavender. You guys, I had this clubbed, and I was a dumbass. And I kicked it out because I thought for sure that they were going to keep French lavender for fall and winter lavender and then just do Provence lavender for like spring and summer. And I almost said I was right with Provence lavender being in the current catalog and not French lavender. I guessed wrong. French lavender's no more. Around the Campfire must be the number one shock for me that it's not in the catalog. It's not a fall winter catalog without Around the Campfire for me. So I'm glad I clubbed it. Cashmere and Corduroy, I think, might be the second most heartbroken cut from this catalog. That was a really good one. Cedar Cider, another gorgeous woodsy scent. Falling Apples is gone. Midnight Mahogany. Vanilla Barnwood. Cherries Jubilee. Frosted Cedar. Pinkberry Sandalwood is currently available in spring and summer, but it won't be continuing on, so you will have to club it by the end of July in order to keep getting it. Scarlet Sunflower, and you guys, Squeeze of the Day is no longer in the freaking catalog. Like, are you kidding me right now? So I don't know what that says about Squeeze of the Day, because they did the same thing with Sunkissed Citrus last fall catalog. They seasonally retired it and then brought it back for this catalog. So are they testing the waters and doing the same thing with Sunkissed? With Squeeze of the Day? So I'm just curious on that. So it's very interesting, because that's another one that's been in the catalog for like forever. So those are the 25 scents that are not coming back. Okay, they're donezo. Hope you clubbed them. If not, keep your eyes peeled on clearance and flash sales to stock up, like all of us other Scentsy heartbreakers have to do. So, what is coming back? A lot of things are coming back. This is a very heavy LTO loaded catalog. Like, I'm seeing a pattern here with Scentsy where they're loading the catalog with LTOs from Harvest, from Holiday, from other LTOs that happened during that time frame. So that either means to me that these scents were super popular, that they want to take advantage of getting those return purchases, right? So they're going to put them in catalog. Or do they have massive stock that they need to get rid of? And that's why they're putting them in the catalog, because then they'll be available and people will buy them. And it's just a way for them to sell off the product at full retail instead of having to give it away at a discount. So that's my other thought process. Or they have surplus of oils and that's determining what comes back and what doesn't. Who knows? All right. So Aloe Water and Cucumber is coming back. That's a no freaking brainer. There will be a time, though, that Aloe Water and Cucumber does leave the catalog. It's going to happen, guys. So I'm definitely going to take advantage this catalog season. And I am going to stock up on Aloe Water and Cucumber, and also another one that's in this catalog, because I always forget to get them, and I always forget how good they are, and then when it's time that I want to warm them, I don't have any. So Aloe Water and Cucumber is coming back. Alpine Escape's coming back. Now, that was a new release from last fall and winter catalog. So it's coming back, but it's also going to be introduced into pods. So pods is the new product in that fragrance. The bar, the room spray, and the circles, those are all returning, but it is going to be available in pods. Amazon Rain's coming back. Gorgeous scent. Love it. Apple and cinnamon sticks. You guys, I was so shocked that apple and cinnamon sticks was on this list because I honestly think apple and cinnamon sticks is hanging on by a thread. It is literally just like hanging on the edge of the cliff with its pinky, just like begging to stay in the catalog. Like I'll do anything for you if you just let me stay. So, I mean, I'm glad to see it because I do want to order it again because I didn't like it the first time around. I ordered a bar last year, tried it, I was enjoying it, and I did club it, but then I kicked it out. So I'm glad I kind of gambled, but I am going to revisit it again this year. Apple Spice Season. Now, this was a harvest collection last year, and it was the most popular one. This is the one that kind of smells like Yankee Candle, like a Hallmark type of store where it's got like the apple spice potpourri. That's what it like kind of smells like to me. Very basic. It's a very basic fall scent. There's nothing complex about it. It's just very basic apple spice, right? So that's coming back and it's going to be in a room spray now. So before it was just in a scent circle in a bar because it was in an LTO collection, and now it's going to be available in a room spray. Autumn Trip, another one that Autumn Road Trip. I'm so surprised to see this one. Another one that's like barely hanging on, but I'm glad because it's available in all the things and it is a good pod. I haven't tried it in a fragrance flower though, but it's a really good scent too. It's like a traditional summer to fall thing. Baked apple pie is still in the catalog, of course. I just don't like it. It doesn't perform for me. I know other people love it. I'd rather have vendor baked apple pie myself. Balsam Spice. So obviously Balsam Spice was one of the new releases from last fall and winter catalog that did really well because it returned, and it's also returning in 2 new products. So you're going to be able to get it in bar, room spray, and circle, but it's now coming out in pods and a fragrance flower. Banana Nut Bread. How shooketh was everybody when they read this on the news station or saw it on Facebook? I was shocked. Don't know why we have to have banana nut bread back in the catalog, especially when we had it 6 months ago and bring back my bar. But I will keep my mouth shut for the time being. It just does make it make sense. Please, just make it make sense. Good thing is, we're going to be able to get it back in bar, room spray, scent circle, and a fragrance flower. So for the banana nut bread fans, you can get it in a plethora of different products. So that's good. Black raspberry vanilla. Yep, that was going to come back. I mean, there's no brainer there. Blankets of Love. Now, this is a new fragrance. I don't have the scent notes in front of me. I do have it for the catalog walkthrough. So we'll go over that when I do that video. But just know that this is one of the 10 new releases, and it's called Blankets of Love. Blue Grotto. Kind of glad that Blue Grotto is coming back because I did want to retry it this summer and I just never got around to buying a bar. So I might give it another chance. I really just don't. Like that volcano type, I don't know. It just never performs well for me. And I've tried it in Vendor and I've tried Scentsy's like version of it, which is Blue Grotto, but I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. Blueberry cheesecake's coming back. That was a no-brainer. I knew that was going to come back. Bora Bora Blossom, you guys. I don't understand. Like, I am ecstatic that they're throwing these very old classic fragrances into the catalog. This is what we've been asking for. But why Bora Bora Blossom? Of all the fall and winter scents that you could have chose, honey pear cider, sweet plum pastry, huckleberry sage. What else? Icicles and evergreen. I don't know. Name some off for me here, people. There was a plethora that you could have chosen, but you chose Bora Bora Blossom, which is literally like the most tropical floral scent ever. Good news is it's available in scent circles, room spray, bar, pods, and fragrance flower, so you get a lot of different things, and it is a good scent. I'm just like, why in a winter catalog? I don't know. Brown butter pumpkin. Obviously, brown butter pumpkin rocked everybody's socks off because it's coming back in everything: bar, spray, circles, pack, pods, flower, everything. This is another new one, buttered pumpkin dream. Sounds like it's going to compete against brown butter pumpkin, but we'll find out. Candy cane buttercream. Why is this still in the catalog? Why? Is it that popular? Like, really? Like, this literally came out in 2023 in an LTO, and it's legit been in the catalog since then. I think we need to retire it at this point and let, like, Mint to Be Merry, like, have its day in the catalog. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Caramel Apple Craze is coming back. That's good because I did revisit that one over the summer, and I was like, oh, I like this one. Christmas Cookie. Christmas Cookie was LTO, scent of the month. So that's coming back, and it's going to be available in circles and scent pack. That doesn't make any sense. Why is there a star under scent circles? Usually the star in this grid, you guys, mean that it's brand new, like it's never been offered in that scent or product. But Christmas Cookie did have scent circles because it was a scent of the month in November of 24. And it was available in room spray, scent circle, pods, and bar. So I understand why there's a star next to the scent pack because it's going to be available in a scent pack now. But there should not be a star by the circles. It is not a new product in circles. We've had it before in circles. That is a lie. Christmas Cottage is available in everything. That kind of makes me happy because I can just warm the crap out of those 2 bricks that I have. Cider Mill. Everybody was worried about Cider Mill. You don't have to be worried. It's coming back. Same thing with Cinnamon Bear. Same thing with Cinnamon Pine Cone, Cinnamon Vanilla, Clean Breeze, Clothesline, Clove and Cinnamon, Coconut Lemongrass. Those are all ones that usually come back. Cozy Cardigan. I'm actually surprised that Cozy Cardigan returned, but Cashmere Corduroy didn't. I thought it was going to be the other way around. Emerald Pear Blossom is a new fragrance. I'm kind of scared on the pear, but we'll see. Eucalyptus Wreath is coming back. First Day of Fall is coming back. Forever Fall is coming back. Frosted Fantasy is returning. So this was an LTO. It was a holiday, not holiday trio, holiday collection bar. This one is going to be in bar, room spray, scent circle, pod, and fragrance flower. Frosted Marshmallow is a brand new fragrance, so it'll be interesting to see what that bakery one smells like. I am so glad to see gingerbread pecan waffles on this list, and I'm so excited to have it in pods and in a fragrance flower. You bet your butt I'm going to buy a fragrance flower for my office this year. Yep. Golden Sunflower Fields, that's a new one. Interesting to have that. We got rid of Scarlet Sunflower, and now we're getting a new sunflower. It happens all the time because we had Here Comes the Sunflowers, and then we had Scarlet Sunflower, and now we have Golden Sunflower Fields. Hayrides came back. This was a new release last catalog, and it's coming back in everything. We're going to have it in bar, spray, circles, pack, pods, fragrance flower. That means it sold a lot, people. That's why Golden Garland was in the flash sale. Holiday Market. This was another holiday scent. So that's coming back. Jammy Time always returns. There's no question there. Johnny Appleseed's coming back. Just Breathe's coming back. Lavender Woods is a brand new fragrance. Leaves in Lavender is returning, and we're getting it in pods and a fragrance flower now. Lucky in Love is returning. This one was in Bring Back My Bar, and then it was in the catalog like forever until it wasn't. But you'll be able to get it in room spray, circles, fragrance flower, and bar. Luna's back in everything, of course. Maple Apple Bourbon's back. Merry Wonderland. Now this was a scent of the season scent last year, so this is actually coming back in bar, room spray, and scent circle. Mocha Doodle's coming back. Now, this is the thing about Mocha Doodle. Mocha Doodle is in the catalog all the time. Like, it's just a continuing fragrance that just is in year round. But they never introduce it in any new products. So what does that say about Mocha Doodle? Like, is it really selling and they're just going to leave it as is in the 3 things that it's offered in? Or are they not willing to gamble to make it a pod or make it a fragrance flower? It's just so weird that it never expands. Mystery Man's coming back. Newborn Nursery's coming back. Old Fashioned Evening. This is a new fragrance. Orange Dreamsicle, another Bring Back My Bar that they're putting in the catalog. Perfect Peppermint. So excited to have Perfect Peppermint in pods and fragrance flower. Now, it's not my favorite, but any peppermint scent that's in a pod is going to last. Like, that's going to be a decent performing pod. So I am excited to get my hands on at least 1 or 2 to have in my stash. Polar Bear Hugs coming back. Provence Lavender is carrying over. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirls coming back. Pumpkin Roll. Salted Caramel Cider. Now, this was a holiday brick. So it's coming to catalog, and you're going to be able to get it in Room Spray, Circle, and Bar. My Salted Caramel Toffee is coming back. So excited. Silver Bells is coming back. Sleigh Ride. Snowberry. Snowflakes and Sage. This has to be the most excited. Actually, there's 3. There's 3 on here for the LTOs that they put into the catalog that I am super, super stoked on. And Snowflakes and Sage is one of them. I am so happy to see that because I can up the quantity that I have in my club. I can warm whatever bars I have left all fall and winter and then just reload it right back up again. Sparkling Spice Citrus. I am so happy to see this come back because I prematurely kicked it out of my club and I regretted it ever since. It is such a great citrus bar. Yes, it doesn't perform the greatest. I wish it was stronger. I wish it lasted longer. But it's just one of those happy citrus scents that I'd just rather have it. I'd just rather have it again. And Spooky But Sweet. Oh my God, another one that I completely gambled with and kicked it out of my club and then immediately regretted it afterwards. But I'm so glad that it's in catalog. Sunkissed Citrus. Vanilla Amber. Vanilla Amber is going to be in pods, you guys. We can get it in a sun pack and in pods this time around. Along with the bar, the spray, and the circles. But it's in pods. Pods. Vanilla Amber in pods. Oh my God. This might be the first time in maybe 2 years that I actually close a party out and use the rewards for pods. Velvet Cashmere Woods is a new fragrance. Very Snowy Spruce is coming back. I gambled with that one. I'm glad it returned. Warm Winter Night, another holiday brick that is coming back. Was that a holiday brick or was that holiday collect? No, Winter Twilight was holiday collection. That's right. Warm Winter Night was the brick. Weathered Leather, Welcome Home, White Oak Woodland. Interesting. White Peach and Cranberry. That's coming back in everything. So again, that goes to show that it was a very popular scent last year. So you can get it in all the things. White Pumpkin and Driftwood. That one's coming back. I am super surprised on that. I think a lot of people gave it a second chance and that upped sales. Wild Pine and Linen is a new fragrance. Winterberry Apple Tea is returning. Heck yeah. And then Wrapped in Light. This one was another holiday brick that they're putting in the catalog. So those are the main fragrances that are coming back. Now for Disney, it's the same as the catalog currently. So you're going to be able to buy Angel 624, Stitch 626, 100 Acre Wood, and then the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So all of those are the same. No new Disney fragrances coming to the catalog, nothing like that. Now, a lot of people forget to talk about the laundry, clean, and body fragrances. Everyone's just so excited about the wax, but I like to know what's coming and going for these things as well. So I did make notes. So in cleaning, we are losing Banana Leaf and Bamboo, but we are gaining Sun Drenched Cotton, which is the Destination Summer Wax collection. In body, we are losing Just Breathe, but we are gaining Vanilla Rose, which was a Mother's Day collection scent. And in laundry, we're losing Wildflower Cotton, but gaining a brand new fragrance. Never seen this before in my life. I don't even know where it comes from. Like, does anybody know where this scent comes from? Is it like an old fragrance? Because I've never heard of Magnolia Shimmer in my life. Like, is it a regional scent that we're just now all of a sudden getting? Please, if anyone has info, let me know in the comment section, because I like try to rack my brain. I even went to like my spreadsheet. I haven't looked at Google yet though. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm just curious because we had like Magnolia Linen. We've had what was that one that was in the Mother's Day collection with whipped vanilla lavender? Oh, what was it called? It was something Magnolia, Sparkling Magnolia. That's what it was called. Yeah, so, you know, I type in Magnolia Shimmer, Scentsy, and all I get is Magnolia Linen or Sparkling Magnolia. I'm not getting anything else. So, yeah, I don't know where this fragrance is coming from. I don't even know what the notes are, like, at all. So, sorry, guys. Once I find it out, I'll let you know. So, yeah. So, what's really like odd to me is the fact that these 3 new fragrances to the clean body and laundry lines are all spring and summer based. You have Sun Drenched Cotton, Vanilla Rose, and Magnolia Shimmer. These are all spring and summer based. Like, why couldn't they have brought like a fall winter fragrance for like cleaning? Like, no, we're stuck with all this. And I really liked Banana Leaf and Bamboo. So I don't know what to do now, because the only other one that I would literally stock up on would be Johnny Appleseed. So at this point right now, I'm going to be just getting Johnny Appleseed unless the Sun Drenched Cotton is like amazing in cleaning products. But I don't know. It just sucks that they always get rid of the ones I like. Same thing with laundry. Wildflower Cotton. They got rid of Lavender Cotton on me. And then by the time I got over that, I started to like the Wildflower Cotton. And that's been my obsession with like Scentsy Fresh, because it's the only laundry product I use. And now they're getting rid of it. So now I gotta find something else. I mean, I always have my clothesline. But it's like, sometimes I want something else other than clothesline. You know what I mean? Sorry, I had to take a sip. But at least this new scent, Magnolia Shimmer, is going to be available in Scentsy Fresh. So I wish Frosty Air was, because I totally would get more of that. And I really wish Jammy Time was offered in Scentsy Fresh. I don't understand why it's not offered in it. Please make it make sense. And then body. I mean, I really don't care too much about the body line. So it's nice to see what they come out with it. But it's not my thing. All right, so that's everything that's coming and going. Now, some things that I kind of wanted to touch upon is the fact that we saw as a pattern in these fragrances that are going to be in this catalog that they did include 4 classic favorites in the catalog. So it's almost like they considered Bring Back My Bar an LTO, and they must have took like the most performing, or not performing, the best-selling bars and put them in the catalog. Banana Nut Bread, Lucky in Love, and Orange Dreamsicle were all in the January 2025 Bring Back My Bar round. So we literally had access to these bars 6 months ago, which kind of makes me a little salty, you guys. I'm not going to lie, because they knew 12 months ago what this catalog was going to be. They've said it themselves, literally, they've said it themselves on End of Month Lives, that they have to have these catalogs made in advance. And one of the reasons that they're going to digital is so that they don't have to do that anymore. So that they can come up with things a lot sooner. So that's why we're not having printed catalogs, because they said that if they wanted to have a printed catalog, then they would have to come up with these things 12 to 18 months in advance. Well, they just made these changes. So they've known this. So when that Bring Back My Bar round came, they knew that these scents were going to be in this catalog. So the fact that they wasted a Bring Back My Bar slot for scents that were just going to be readily available to us in 6 months' time, it's just like what they did with Twitter Pated and that other fragrance, the Cozy Kitchen, that was just available, and then they brought it back for Bring Back My Bar. So that really kind of grinds me a little bit, because it's like, well, you just wasted a spot that a true beloved Lost Long fragrance could have had if you were just a little bit more forthright with your, upcoming stuff. So that kind of got me salted there a little bit, but it kind of does give me hope. It gives me hope for future catalogs that maybe they'll continue that, and maybe that's the whole Bring Back My Bar refresh that they keep talking about. We're not going to get details on that until after SFR is over, what the Bring Back My Bar refresh is, what it's going to look like. Is it a total reboot of the whole program? Is it, additions that are going to make it better? No idea. But if this is part of it, where they take some of these bars and put them in the catalog, then I'm all for that. But where did Bora Bora Blossom come from? I mean, I'm happy because it's been forever since I had it. I think the last time I had it was in 2022. So I'm excited to get it back, but it just doesn't make sense to be in this catalog. I don't get why it's a mixture of like 3 seasons. Because before it was like, okay, you had fall, winter, and then you had spring, summer. It was cut and dry, black and white. And now it's almost like they're just like sprinkling a little bit of the other off season into the catalog, so that way they can still appeal to that other customer base. Because if you think about it, if you had customers that only ordered spring and summer scents, right? If they only ordered florals, well, there's not many florals in the fall and winter catalog. So then that customer is really not going to order for the next 6 months. So I think this is their way of sprinkling in a little bit of both, so that they have a larger variety of products and fragrances to provide customers and get more like year-round sales. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to point out of the new releases from last fall and winter catalog, out of the 10, only 2 got the axe. So 2 scents were put into the one season wonder category, which was Pistachio Woods and Cherry Chestnut. Now, Cherry Chestnut, I love Cherry Chestnut. I thought a lot of people did, but I guess not enough. I did club it, so I'm not like completely heartbroken over it. Pistachio Woods, though, that was the controversial one. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I hated it. I got Frito corn chips with it. Sorry if it's your favorite fragrance, but I got Frito corn chips. So I'm okay to see it go. So hopefully you clubbed it if you liked it. Scent of the months. There was only 2 that entered the fall catalog: Christmas Cookie and Spooky But Sweet. There was 1 scent of the season, which was Merry Wonderland. Harvest Collection last year, 2 made it to catalog: Apple Spice Season and Sparkling Spiced Citrus. So that means Peaks and Pines, Cinnamon Woods, and Berry Apple Shortbread did not make it to catalog. Also, Holiday Collection, only 2. Holiday Market and Frosted Fantasy. So that means the Winter Twilight, the Bundled Up, and the Ginger Cookie Crunch did not make catalog. Holiday Bricks, there was 3 out of the 2. So you had Wrapped in Lights, Warm Winter Night, Salted Caramel Cider, and then the other 2 were Christmas Tree and Forever Flannel. I was really hoping the Forever Flannel would have made it, but oh well. And then was there anything else that I had written down? I don't think so. Nope, that's it. So that's all my thoughts for right now. I definitely have more, but we'll talk about that in other videos. I'm sure everybody on YouTube's gonna be sharing their opinions and their joy and their sadness on these scents, but I mean, it's all in fun, guys. I mean, there's always going to be new scents to try, new scents to fall in love with, and fragrances are going to come and go. So it's just fun finding out, and we'll be able to make club changes and all of that. I am not making a club video though on taking stuff out and removing and all that jazz until after SFR is over, after all the new catalog stuff's been dropped on the workstation, all that information has been given to us, because I want to make sure that they're not changing anything with club. Because if any of the guidelines change with club, then that may change how I make edits. So yeah, so I'm just kind of putting an ear and staying tuned to that information. Granted, my club doesn't come out until September 3rd anyway. So, I mean, it's not going to hurt to just wait and like sit on my hands and not do anything. So, but anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you liked my honesty and my bluntness and my sassiness and all that stuff. Let me know in the comment section, what were your surprises and what were your disappointments with this catalog lineup? We'll continue the conversation. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate the support. And if you're not subscribed, please do so you don't miss out on my next video. There will be tons to come with SFR spoilers and new catalog info. And also check me out on all my social media platforms. I'm on Instagram. I have Facebook, YouTube, all the stuff. So yeah. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.